He's just accidentally creating maybe an Omni-Man too. I feel my blood pressure just raising whenever he has a line. I really hope he doesn't know how to consummate the marriage with a fish. What is happening with Donald? What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to Invincible Season 2, Episode 2. Now, already this season is off to such a nice start, and I love how different it is from Season 1. Because back then, the whole premise was that, I guess, Mark was fighting this unbeatable force, something that was insanely strong that he just could not overcome. So the way to do it is overcome it with emotion and connection. It's this idea that you have this very powerful character where you then need something even more powerful on top of that to actually give him a challenge. And they've already done physical strength, and now they're doing sort of psychological strength now, which is so interesting. Mark is clearly still feeling awful about everything that's happened, and he is not sort of in the right place to fully become a hero again, I guess. He's trying to distract himself through all of this stuff. But then here comes a villain who's multiversal, so that's a whole nother can of worms to sort of navigate through. But he thinks of Mark the same way, that he is to blame for everything, that he is sort of just like his father. So instead of an overwhelming physical force that you have against Mark now, it's this overwhelming sense that when Mark is in this depressed state, he has a villain that's just going to reconfirm that for him. I can't wait to see how this season's going to navigate something as delicate as that, dealing with Mark's, I guess, psyche. And just trying to understand how he can get from blaming himself for everything to actually accepting that he has a responsibility, but the whole event was his dad's fault, not his own. We also have the stuff with Debbie, where she's been given a black card with red writing on it, which seems ominous, to say the least. It's nice that she's got some plot stuff going on, and I'm very interested to see where that will lead. But ultimately, for this episode, I just can't wait to see what they're going to do. Second episode in, Mark has his friends around him. I just want to see some progress, really. I want to see him start, I guess, feeling better. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon. The link will be in the description. Over there, I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. But with that said, let's just dive on in.
I look out at this class and I see hope, with a special place for each and every one of them.
Graduation, where's Mark?
I mean, you only get to say goodbye to high school once.
There's a Cecil keeping him busy or something.
He'll be here, he promised.
She has more confidence in him this time, that's fun.
Fists, criminals!
Oh, yep, he's still alive. Wow, he's back, and that's the Washington Monument, right?
Professor Seismic, right?
Doc Seismic. I never taught. I fell into a new realm of understanding.
That's not answering the question, you weirdo.
Granite stolen from the earth. Iron ripped from her loins.
What's happened to him? What in the world? Isn't all your tech ripped from Earth as well?
Isn't that most buildings?
You can keep the ones made of wood.
I feel like he's just looking for an excuse to get out. He's not the best villain, is he? Oh, he has a jetpack now. Did he always have a jetpack? Can't quite remember now. He's gotten stronger. Is it? Oh, great.
New friends during my time underground.
Why?
My magma knights.
The magma knights can't be that smart to follow him, right? They're just gonna keep spawning in, aren't they? This guy's gotten actually rather powerful and capable. So he has destroyed this now, right? This is gone.
The earth reclaims her stolen flesh.
This is very odd.
There can be no triumph. Without testing your limits, you will never know how strong you
The speech is getting better, and it relates to Mark very well. Oh, wait, he sliced through it. That's almost like an Omni-Man move. Like using the invincibility to cut through things. But then how do you deal with that?
Running out of time, kid.
I know.
You gotta think of another way to do that. That's not working.
Even your greatest heroes are useless against the power.
Did he go inside it? Nice. Probably doesn't have the structural integrity of the thing, but sure. I feel like it's just gonna topple and collapse now.
Better if you had stopped him before he destroyed another one of America's greatest treasures.
It's not destroyed.
I'm sure Eve could probably fix this and with just a wave of her hand.
Oh, so all I missed were the made-up inspirational quotes?
Yeah.
Good timing. Is that sulfur?
Oh man, wait till I tell you about this guy.
Their relationship is getting better. They seem on a better page now. She's trusting him. Mark's keeping his promises. It's working. Of course, Mark is also more competent and is able to keep his promises like that.
Sebastian.
Some secrets should never be revealed, Justine.
Okay, yeah, I'm liking their relationship more now. It's more fun. There's less conflict in there. It's nice.
The original.
Invincible, is it gonna crack again? Oh, it's shattering. Okay, so not quite cracking, it's shattering. Oh, this is so weird. I've got to think about does that mean Mark is going to shatter? Because the first title card, it was all covered in blood. Now, it's going to just shatter?
I'm at the community center Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Oh, and did I tell you guys I'm volunteering for the Katie Giles?
Okay, so you got a lot going on then.
Do you even know your state comptroller?
I don't even know what a state comptroller is.
Not a clue.
I'm gonna find the trashiest reality show I've never heard of and binge every episode twice.
That sounds more fun, honestly.
Finished the reconstruction up in Chicago. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that weird for you, or
I don't think he's paying attention.
I'm just happy helping people.
Speaking of,
You're just using her power. Well, dear.
Mark won't even take me flying anymore. Boo, hiss.
Okay, so yeah, Mark is still feeling distant. What's gotten him weird now?
I'm on call. Cecil might need me.
You're always on call now.
That's the job.
Yeah, so he's almost paranoid. Not paranoid. He's waiting for Cecil to call him. He's not getting invested in the conversation.
They were gonna execute us. We barely got off that rock alive.
Martians.
If those sequids ever take over, Earth is next. We need to strike first.
Something came here. There was a creepy. One of you had their spacesuit change. It was weird.
You're talking about starting an interplanetary war.
Is it that one?
Well, what makes you think I know anything about Martian?
He is the Martian.
I have to visit
Okay, he's
urination
Martian.
chamber.
Okay, but the sequids, they're still there. They didn't make it. So you are just a regular Martian, surely.
You are a smart Earth astronaut.
Everything okay, Russ?
You're hiding because Mars is basically fallen.
Not that it matters, because I have nothing to hide.
Listen, son.
Don't think he's suspecting you.
One can blame you for being a little,
That's a lot of paper. What are you doing?
This is the U.S. Space Administration, not therapy.
Oh, God. No.
You're not acting right like a human.
Please don't kill me.
Kill? No! Okay, he's giving away a lot of clues here.
You're taking a temporary leave till you can get your head on straight.
I mean, did this guy have like a family or something? Because we know he's the one that got taken over by the sequids. He's the one that sort of caused it all to happen. And then a Martian took his place. Everyone's scared. Eve, I feel like you should have made yourself known here. Okay, this looks good. Yay. And fixed. Awesome.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You scared the piss out of my entire crew.
Yeah, you should have probably announced yourself first.
And if it was up to the bureaucrats, we'd be sleeping in high school gyms until Labor Day.
Okay, this is not good. Eve's work is getting on. Why does there need to be conflict here? I mean, they were fixing it, weren't they? Yeah, she can grow plants. Oh, this is so weird and cool. So yeah, she can't mess with anything that I guess has a soul. That is like the biological limiter. Oh, someone's copying her. That's cool. And swings. Cool. Okay, she made a community park in seconds. That's amazing. Her powers are just nuts.
Hey, Mom. No, everything's fine. Great, actually. I was just thinking about you and...
How are you with your parents? How's that going? How's that? You moved out, and I'm hoping the relationship maybe improved since you moved out.
Since when do you drink coffee?
Since I got my powers.
That would bug the life out of me.
Yeah, well, at least he fixed our house.
His people shot it up.
That's a very good point.
I guess we're both still a bit raw. How about we take a little break?
Can Mark even commit to just having a break? He's just always on call for Cecil.
Maybe St. Lucia?
Seriously?
Call it a graduation present.
He can't. He can't.
Well, what about taking the time to enjoy your last summer being a kid?
Yes, you need that.
You don't have to do everything Cecil tells you.
Yeah, Mom, I kinda do.
Why is there not a superior therapist?
I understand why you think you have to prove yourself, but you don't. You're a good person. No one thinks you're going to turn out like your...
Is that going to reach him?
Mark, I need you.
Thank God.
Cecil.
What? I have to go.
He's actually grateful that Cecil interrupted this conversation. Okay, he's fallen so far. That stupid door, that's going to drive me nuts. Okay. Oh, no, Mark.
I'm done. Fuck your training, man.
That's only training. Oh, my. What's Monster Girl doing with the training? Because, of course, it's quite bad for her, right?
Maybe if you trained more and complained less, we could get back to saving lives.
They're not going to like each other.
Just stopped him from being that guy. And now we've got you?
Oh, Andy's already gone. See, is Immortal really that much of a team player?
Kate, is that you? I've got a boo-boo that could use some...
She sounded like she was almost busy. There was a laughter. Who laughs in the shower alone?
Inappropriate language for the workplace.
Oh.
So kiss your own boo-boo. Boo. Boo.
Okay, she's busy. She's doing something. Each clone feels what the first one does.
Are you shitting me? You goddamn geriatric hypocrite.
Oh, yeah.
Is none of your business.
You and I were never a thing.
This is so weird.
You and I are. Deal with it.
Are you sure? Like, I thought I mean, so you were just, I don't even know. This is so creepy. This is so weird. Immortal only just joined and he's already doing that. Okay, oh dear.
Ever expected to call the guardians of the globe victims?
A dead
Welcome to our
plant.
first
Okay,
annual
a whole fridge full of super pizza. Yeah, this is weird. It's frozen pizza and you're just going to eat it frozen.
The rent's been due for months, so, you know.
He's been evicted. Oh, damn. You have not integrated well into... He doesn't even understand what's happening, does he?
But Martian Man will always be one of Earth's greatest superheroes.
You're seeing that you could be here as a Martian, maybe? You don't have to hide your identity?
Martian Man made Earth his home.
Are you gonna masquerade as him? That would be in poor taste. But this guy seems to not understand half what's going on here, so...
Had multiple corroborated sightings of Darkwing.
Which is perturbing me, considering that I personally ID'd what...
Yeah, he was guarding the globe. He died.
Been a virtual no man's land since the Midnight Magician cursed it back in '02.
That place looks amazing.
Is that like a metaphor?
There's like an eternal night city? That is cool.
Permanent midnight, perpetual darkness, summer on the dark side of the moon.
That's amazing! Wait, can you just fly out and it turn day? It does! Oh, I love this place!
So weird.
This is so cool!
Let me know when you're done playing tourist.
Okay, at least he's having some fun. That's not good. That's horrifying. Great. Don't be alive. I'm eternal night. It's almost like a zombie supernatural type of thing. What's gonna be here?
Help me!
Okay, you're a living person. That is not.
Somebody help me.
That's not Mark's silhouette.
I am helping. Make sure scum like you never hurt another innocent person again.
Sound heroic, but what's the situation here? Is he a bad guy?
Darkwing was at my 12th birthday party, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't kill people. Also, pretty sure he's dead.
Is this Martian?
Killed by your father, Invincible. Which is why I carry on his work. I was Night Boy, his assistant.
Oh, okay. Night Boy. So like Robin.
Sidekick?
We don't use that term. It's degrading.
But like Night Boy itself is kind of degrading.
You think?
You hear them too?
Huh?
Voices.
Oh, he's completely lost it.
Hey, you're coming with me.
I'm not going anywhere with the son of a psychopath.
How are you gonna deal with this? It's like it's again this confrontation of like his what he's going through. He sees you the way you're currently seeing yourself. Oh wait, what? That he has powers. The other guy didn't have powers. He was tech.
My predecessor developed this exoskeleton to help even the field against those like you.
Interesting. So he has an exoskeleton that could hurt Viltrumites.
I didn't say it hurt.
Felt. And then he can turn into shadows. This is his like playground. Is any of this hurting? Oh no, he's
Welcome to
doing
the
this.
Shadowverse.
Shadowverse.
Hungry things. Even I don't dare to stay too long.
Okay, and just check mark in here, great. This is one way to deal with a Viltrumite. This is pretty good.
I'm saving the world from Omni-Man's son.
Oh, you got him.
Hey, don't call me that.
Let go.
Good, have some defense. Yeah, but you're just making him more scared.
You take me back.
Okay, this is really easy.
Guess who they'll eat first?
I want to see him. This isn't gonna change his opinion of you.
Omni-Man's son.
You're leaning into it.
I have no idea what I'm capable of.
You need a holiday. You're leaning into this to get the job done. Cecil's job. Why?
And let go of.
Okay, but it's not gonna help him. He just went very dark.
I lost you for a minute. Where were you?
You'll have to ask Darkwing's sidekick when he regains consciousness.
He went into a very dark space then. Okay, so he's not gonna be cheerier this episode. It feels like he's just going even worse.
Debbie, what a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, let Cecil get Mark a vacation.
He's barely 18, Cecil.
I'm looking out for him. I'm easing him back into the job.
No.
And he's not your soldier. You can't just order him around.
That's what Mark told him to do.
Well, at least he follows orders.
That's what this is about, isn't it?
Cecil.
You're in control, not him. That he's not like his father. I can't believe you'd even think that after everything Mark went through.
Give him a holiday. Give him a holiday, please. Just give him a holiday. Cecil isn't helping the situation. He thinks he's in control, but it's not helping. He's just accidentally creating maybe an Omni-Man too.
You have my word.
Sir, the Mars file you requested.
You! Yes!
Donald?
So he is alive here.
Are you okay?
Is it not a multiverse? Is this not a wrong universe? What's happening? What's my theory? Does he not know he died? What's happening?
I wonder what that was about.
What's happened? Is it not another universe? Please, Cecil, explain yourself.
Mom, it's me. I'll put on some tea and we can just talk.
Please say their relationship improved, please.
There.
Turn it back, please, before your father gets home.
She's afraid of her husband. And why won't...
Samantha?
Oh, no.
What are you doing in a Burger Mart shirt?
It's called an honest day's work.
So he got let go and just had to get a job that I assume he would believe is beneath him.
Chicago corporate office into a pile of rubble.
Oh, no, not let go. It was just the job was destroyed.
You don't have to work some minimum wage job like a teenager. I can give you and Mom.
Like, oh, wait, so you see it as beneath him.
There, 24 karat. You can sell this.
Turn it back.
They won't accept the powers.
For no reason.
I said change it back.
Why? Why is he so against any help? I feel my blood pressure just raising whenever he has a line. What is it? Ego? Is it? I don't even think it's ego, because ego, he wouldn't have gotten that type of job. I feel like he is kind of humble, because when it came down to it, he did get something like that.
Local politics might not be as sexy as flying around in tights, but that doesn't mean you're the only one saving the world.
So she's helping in her own way. That's nice.
Surprise.
Vacation.
I'm taking you to lunch.
Cecil forced him to have a vacation. Okay, he didn't want to. Oh no, it's just lunch. I'm waiting to have vacation. You need something.
I said I'd be back at 1:30.
We're almost there.
Where'd you go? Is that the Eiffel Tower?
You can look now.
Oh my God.
You took it to France.
You brought me to Paris?
Sort of.
Is that a casino?
Oh no, it's Las Vegas. Okay, there.
Yeah, so it's just Las Vegas. Okay?
Look on his face.
And I can't fly you to Europe that fast without your skin ripping off.
I was going to question that. Thank you for answering.
Can I kiss you anyway?
This is nice. Okay, so she's happier with the like powers and stuff. It's working. Yay.
Mark, I need you.
Give me a sec.
You said no.
Dinner tonight instead.
You're not going to leave her in Las Vegas, right?
Just make sure the voice in your ear isn't the only one you listen to.
Good. Yes. Are you seriously going to leave her in Las Vegas?
Way too good for me.
She has to be back. Don't leave her.
Also, I need to take you back to work first.
Okay, good. Priorities. Thank you. She wasn't stuck there. Good. Okay, Cecil can wait. Oh, what kind of supernatural thing are you messing with now? Is it gonna be like the kaiju stuff? What are you doing? It's the ocean, it's raining, there's a weird rune, symbol thing.
Atlanteans are sore about Omni-Man murdering their king Aquarius. Atlantean law dictates that his sentence falls to his next of kin.
You gotta be kidding me.
They threaten to erase the eastern seaboard if we don't deal with this.
Oh.
You want me to go to war against an entire...
Not war, peace delegations, hopefully.
The only way to atone for the king's murder is to marry his widow.
Huh?
It's an honor. When you think about it.
I can't marry a fish?
Yeah, no.
Strictly symbolic. All you have to do is go through the ceremony.
Okay, no, that seems fine then.
Then all is forgiven and everyone moves on. It's easy.
Okay, but will I have to,
Consummate the marriage? Hopefully not, it's a fish.
You're right.
They don't look happy. They don't look happy at all. What kind of marriage is that? So they consider the marriage a punishment then? The guy killed their king, and then as punishment, the next of king has to marry the widow. That's really weird.
We got King Lizard rotting in a prison cell.
It appears that Supreme Lizard has seized control in his absence.
Oh, that's so weird. One Lizard King. Is that the kid that we saw in Atomy Special? Because he was a kid then. Yeah, these guys are kind of a joke.
I'm not doing another me.
Martin?
That me
What are you...
better not be you, Rudy.
Why is it always Rex? Why does everyone want to clone him? There's so many better options.
I call me the Shapesmith.
Oh no, the Shapesmith. It's a good name, so he's not going to just copy the Martian. He's actually coming up with his own identity. Atlantis looks nice. Yay. Got all of this under the sea. That's lovely. I really hope he doesn't have to consummate the marriage with a fish. It seems happy. This is meant to be a punishment? It's more like a celebration. This is a very weird...
Welcome, son of he who slayed my husband.
So you're gonna marry the kid of the person that killed your husband?
I'm very sorry for what my father did, but I can't do this.
What do you do?
Okay, I guess it's kind of awkward, but I have a girlfriend.
What are you saying? It's just go. What are you doing? Just find out what the ceremony is. I hope it would be private.
Even though you seem super nice, it just wouldn't.
Stop talking.
What do you speak of?
Isn't that why I'm here?
Wait, fish don't do it weird. They lay eggs on rocks, don't they?
We're not getting married?
We abolished that barbaric custom.
Then what is this? Okay, what's so Cecil's info is off. What is this? What's happening? There's gonna be a twist. What's coming?
So what's a new law?
What is it? What is it? Are you just gonna...
Trial by combat.
Great.
The death
Dweller!
Depth Dweller. Okay, so it is a fight. Fine, and it's got chains. Is it going to be a kaiju again? Kaiju, I imagine this could be where it's from. Well, it's going to be a twist and it's going to be something tiny. Sounds big though. No, it's a twist, something tiny. It's a seahorse. Cute.
But you want me to fight that? Seems a little
Unless it's like the bait type thing, because fish have like the... oh, that's such a trap. Yeah, that's a trap.
Okay.
It's like an anglerfish type thing. Or one of those snapping turtles with the... Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's nuts. Let go of the weird thing.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Does he have the same like movement he has underwater? Oh, what's happening? First your cabinet, now this. Why is weird things are happening? Cabinet and the mailbox.
Paul?
Yeah?
Let's sell this bitch.
Excellent. Getting back into work. Yay.
This place is adorable.
It's staying up. I feel like something weird's happening with doors now. That's two things that wouldn't shut.
When are you taking offers?
Wednesday. Whoa! Slow down.
Yeah, playing hardball. Yeah.
Well, don't bother. We're definitely not offering them.
It's in our price range. We like the...
This just sounds like arguments between the couple. Okay, dear.
You want me to get home even later?
There's excellent local transit.
Of course I don't. I just think...
Putting your hand up to stop her talking?
You earn the money. You can decide where we live.
Oh, she's...
It's not your pet.
What was that?
Oh, no. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. The pet line is haunting her. I want to try and maybe save that woman, maybe? To try and undo the pain that she's currently feeling. It's nice that it's still chained, but oh no. How's his movement? Can he, like, move fast?
This wasn't the deal. I'm pulling you out. Back up some way.
Pulling out? Oh no. Ooh, chain sweat though. Ooh, what stop? What backup? What backup did you say? It's okay, yay, chains. Oh, this good. Yeah, he's slower in the water. Hopefully still as tough. Oh, that's like the gravity stuff. Plan for that? Oh no, that's just sound. That's screeching.
Sound!
What is that creature? And slash. Great, this is a good creature. Why didn't they use this against Omni-Man?
How far away is that backup?
Incoming.
Is it? Oh, this is gonna be war in Atlantis. This is gonna be bad. You lost Mars. You're about to lose Atlantis as well. You just cut the chains, you idiots. Oh, you idiots. Atlantis is gonna fall. This isn't good. Unless it stays angry at Mark. That could work. Nope, it's just gonna attack everyone else now. Oh, dead, yep.
That thing got loose, it's killing everyone!
They should have thought about that before they brought it home from the store.
Sea salt!
They tried to kill you. They were cheering.
Responsibility.
You're not your father, Mark.
You would be if you abandoned this.
That's why I'm going back.
There we go. Yes, good heart. Come on. Oh, is she dead? No, still alive. Swim away. And maybe get rid of this thing once Mark deals with it. Nice. That like your costume? Oh, did that punch kill it?
Okay, now we can do it.
That was armor. It's tough. What's the blue thing on its back? I feel like that almost looks squishy. Can you like mess with that? Ow. Okay, this thing's definitely dying. Surely. Ooh. Are you gonna retrap it? Oh, you're tossing back down. Oh, bye-bye. Still alive at least. Yay. You'll be a fun weapon to use again later. Oh! Yeah, great. Down into the dark. Fight isn't over yet. Oh, what? Where are you? That's disgusting.
Atlantis is calling it even since you saved the Queen's life.
Yay. Okay, so that sort of worked out.
I give you an order.
You listen.
Now, Cecil's going to be wary and thinks that he's becoming Omni-Man because he didn't obey the order. Great.
Sir, when Debbie came to speak with you, she seemed distressed when she saw me.
You don't know you died.
And for the number Nolan did on her, who knows what's going through her head.
What is happening with Donald? I'm happy he's alive then, so this is the right universe at least. That's good. What's happening now? You chucked out at everything.
You had your job for years and losing it must feel awful. I know how hard you work to provide for Mom and me. No one is trying
to understand. Good. Softening a little, softening a bit. Come on.
The house thing. I'm trying to help.
No, hardening it. Great.
Like you help Chicago?
Adam, don't.
What?
The whole lot was unstable. That's why the city never built there.
Oh. Ooh.
This is what happens when you think rules are just for us pathetic
Oh no.
Don't make you a hero. They make you dangerous.
I don't like him still.
I have to go.
Don't come back until you figure that out.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know what to think of that. I don't know what to think at all. There's parts of it that are right. Powers, maybe they are dangerous. She didn't like understand. Oh, that stupid door. She didn't understand that's why it took forever, because the whole place was unstable. So she basically just patched up a wound that it wasn't. So that building, it was just going to collapse anyway. She was just basically.
Fuck you, motherfucker!
Get that anger out. Go on. Nice. I'll jump on the board as well. Snap it. Good. Oh. It's just everything is a reminder. Even her own clients are just a reminder of that relationship. Oh dear. I'll probably just help seeing him in that state. You're both such a mess. Go to therapy, please. Did neither of them go to any type of counseling after Omni-Man? Is this just what they've been doing this entire time? Just bottling it up? Do not push each other away. Thank you. Oh my, go to therapy.
And over here is our training room.
Wow. Look at all those things.
You don't know those things. Wait, is he just joining the Guardians of the Globe automatic? Well, how is that working?
Play your cards right and maybe you can too someday.
Okay, not joining.
The Guardians could use someone with your talent.
But you're basically liking him, so you want him to join.
We don't know anything about the Shapesmith.
I can tell you.
You're a Martian that abandoned your homeworld as soon as bad thing.
Right here on the planet of Earth.
Liar. Wait, are we actually seeing what happened? Yeah, that is absolutely horrifying.
My superpowers in a random industrial accident.
Really random industrial. Which? Oh no, they're all dead. Yep, this is horrifying, and you just ran.
To protect my planet, no matter what.
Far too generic. Wait, is it? They're in a ship. Oh, they're great. They're coming to Earth.
Because I am a normal human superhero.
People can see through this, right? Please.
Am I in?
No. Please say you're smart enough to realize he's lying.
It was embarrassing. Yes, it was
the helmets made me think of the cyborgs. It's lizards.
No matter what social media says.
Everyone's just making fun of them. Deserved.
Are unstoppable.
Really?
We're unstoppable.
Your whole thing is lizards.
We will rise again any day now.
Really? That's not specific.
Hail, Supreme Lizard.
Are they mind controlled? No, they're not mind controlled, but why did they... Oh, okay, dead. Yeah, he did it. Is it King Lizard? Is he back somehow?
Turn this organization around. It's going to be King Lizard.
Well, you're not King Lizard. Who are you? Are you King... I don't bother if... Is he referring to himself? I don't quite know. We saw the kid in Adam Eve special. I think that was the... that must be King Lizard now because he would have grown up. He was older than Eve.
Why should I tell you anything? Who the hell are you anyway?
What's happening?
An old friend who can help you, given your current predicament.
Levy?
After our ultimatum, they ambushed my dad with experimental quantum bombs.
What the?
Still cost them most of Europe.
Quantum bombs? You're different universe, not our mark.
Then they just wore me down.
How? What wore you down?
Caught me when I finally had to sleep.
And what's he done to himself? He's covered up the brain bits with robot stuff.
Nice. Who the hell are you?
Oh, well, that's kind of cool. Donald does not change at all. They're just giving him new hair.
Then whose problem are you?
His. Well, not his, but...
Wait, so actually using... What are you doing?
Make him pay for what he did to your world.
What? Stop! Hey, you promised you'd help me!
Interesting. What kind of mark is this, though? Oh, over. Wait, so... Oh, wow. Is he... Wait, what's he doing with a mark? I thought he hated all marks. So, what's he doing with that one? Okay, yet again, another fantastic episode. I'm loving just the detail they're going in with just, I guess, the trauma everyone's feeling from it. Debbie and Mark, it's just so amazing watching their process through all of this, just pushing away each other and then finally coming together at the end and just crying it out. They need therapy and counseling, and I'm hoping the next episode basically starts with them talking to someone about it all. There's gotta be a superhero therapist. But like during this episode, watching Mark, he was getting darker, so he definitely needs it. There was that point where the Night Boy basically using the fear that he had over him to his advantage. He wasn't denying it. He was saying that he was his father's son, basically using that fear to get out of this Shadowverse. He didn't try to change his opinion on it. He just went with it. Granted, I think that is the correct thing to do in that situation. There was no getting out of it. The guy was crazy and apparently schizophrenic for hearing voices. The only way to work with that is just to work with it. But still, that means he lent into the thing that you probably would not have wanted to do in order to survive. And that will have a bad effect. Then you have the fish people, where we get to see a good change and a good start for him. He's not being like his dad and he's disobeying Cecil, but that means it's going to cause a rift with Cecil. And he's probably want to try and control him more. And that's going to lead to very bad things. You can already see the angle there. Cecil probably has his own psychological issues going on with the fallout of everything because he didn't see it coming. So he's going to be very careful with what Mark does, and he wants to make sure he's in control of every aspect of his life. And that's probably what's going to lead him maybe into being like an Omni-Man 2. With the multiverse storyline, I'm so paranoid about everything going on right now because I feel like this universe that we're watching might not even be the original one. This one could easily end with Mark turning bad after Cecil pushes him too far, and then we just flash back to, I guess, the one that we're actually following, where a different side of the story is taking place. I don't know, but I'm insanely paranoid. I do like the world building, just seeing, I guess, a cursed city that just has an eternal night, which is awesome, and just seeing Atlantis fully. So that was quite fun. We also have new stuff going on with the Guardians of the Globe, with Immortal getting with Kate, so that's really interesting. I mean, I get the age difference is like, yeah, but of course he's immortal, so what does that mean? I don't know what to think about it. It's really, I don't want to say creepy, but he's new to the group and he's already doing that. And it's clear he won't get along with Rex. I can almost see with the Shapesmith coming in, maybe he'll get rid of Rex to replace him with Shapesmith, someone more cooperative. I'm hoping Robot and Immortal don't just believe Shapesmith immediately, because they've got to be smarter than that. The whole world was lied to by Omni-Man for ages, so they've got to be more skeptical. And the story is just not true. But I kind of like him. He kind of seems fun. His whole planet is gone and taken over by sequids. So I feel like he could be a good hero, but his motivation is it just his motivation is that he saw one of his species be a hero here too. And basically my concern is, if the sequids do come to Earth, which it seems like they're doing, would he not just try and run away again? How heroic is he? Or is it just for fun that he's doing this? And then we get to Eve, who definitely has such an interesting story in this. The dad, I just don't know. I don't know what to think. The dad was kind of right, and I don't like it. So everything that Eve creates is actually real. If the family sold that apple, they would be set for life. They would be fine. If Eve just kept creating apples for them, they would have money, it would be good. But of course, that would kind of crash the economy a little bit. She could just create infinite money for them. It wouldn't be good. But she's trying to help. But then that's the same thing that happened with Chicago. She tried to help, but she did not understand the situation. She does not understand the economy, I guess. So she figures, just create anything and it'll be fine. I can create diamonds for you. Go and sell them. You'll immediately make diamonds less valuable, and then they won't be able to sell them anymore, and then the economy will crash. So there's a lot of different. I love the complexity they're going in with Eve's powers and showing that they're not as amazing as you would think they are. She did not realize that the entire part of Chicago that she was trying to help with was unstable. I'm surprised the workers didn't say that. Why didn't they say this place? I guess they said that there was red tape and stuff. She basically just put plasters over the wounds without actually dealing with what caused it. It's like she provided paracetamol to someone that's suffering from an illness without actually treating the illness. That's what she did here. It's that lack of understanding that caused this. So if she knew that the place was unstable, she might be able to see the molecules, see where everything is unstable, and then fix it. That could have worked, but she didn't. She rushed it for the gratification of helping someone. Because that's what she's doing right now. She feels good just helping people. That was her whole talk with Amber. She said, oh, it must be cathartic to punch people in the face. But no, apparently Eve feels better just helping people. So she's getting something out of it, but that means she's skipping over the parts that actually help them. So they said no one died. So that mum and daughter didn't die, but I'm guessing injured or something. Their apartment is gone. And that little girl that was copying her movements, her powers, the one that's probably idolizing her, that's fallen apart. And yeah, it makes sense because Omni-Man and Invincible did destroy the underground. I feel just bad for Eve because, again, it's that family stuff. It's so annoying. So the dad lost his job because the whole place probably got destroyed. And now he has to work at a fast food place, which isn't a bad thing. But of course, honestly, Eve had a worse reaction to it. The dad called it an honest day of hard work. Fair enough. I think it is. Eve said that she was going about it differently. She was saying, oh, I know you must hate working this job. He never said that. Eve thinks that, I guess, or at least thinks that's how her father would think. Of course, she probably doesn't intend it to be bad. She's trying to be comforting, but the way she's wording it isn't helping there. They've actually made their relationship a bit more complicated. I still don't like the dad, but what he said did have some truth to it. Her powers are so powerful that they're dangerous. She has a good understanding of how they work, but she doesn't have a great understanding of how they work in the larger idea of it. She can mess with anything. She can mess with reality, but all the systems and environments that she's messing with, what is that doing? Like, I questioned when she irrigated a desert, what's that going to do for the environments there? Because there's creatures and animals that live in deserts. That's how they survive. If she just irrigated everything, like I think there's a snake that slides up and down dunes and stuff, which is really fun and cool. It leaves weird patterns behind it, Sidewinder or something. If she got rid of dunes and just replaced it with grass and foliage and everything, that thing's going to die. But you can't do anything there. You have trap funnel spiders that make things out of the material that they have and they just pop out of the ground. I think there's even a spider that like cartwheels down dunes. That's fun. But all of that sort of goes away if she messes with the environment enough. And that's what she's not seeing. Because I don't think anyone could see it in its full picture. And this is her major flaw here. And the dad's highlighted it. Of course, I think she can help them out. I think the best way to have them is the generating food. I think that works. I think that's completely fine. Just make food for people so they don't have to struggle. That works. If she wanted to make a generator for them, that works too. That way they have power. If she wants to create a gas chamber underground that gives them heating and stuff, that works. If she wants to create solar panels for them, that works. As long as it doesn't affect the larger systems of everything, that should be fine. But she didn't see it that way. Like even her treehouse, is that even structurally sound now? Or is that gonna collapse at some point? Because she knows how the molecules work, but she might not know the structural side of it. She might not know what supportive weight, because we saw at least 4 people were standing on it at least. But like, if you had any more, would it just give way? Her power granted her freedom over reality, but then that freedom comes with not understanding half of it, the structure of it all, the physics of it. She understands chemistry and biology of everything, but she doesn't understand the physics side of it, or economy, or the larger intricate parts of everything. This is exposed to a huge thing for her, and it's a development point, which I love to think about. I want to see her become better and more powerful, and this feels like a great way to do it. This shows off such a good limitation for her to overcome. Like you can imagine her going off to college now, maybe if she wants to do that, and studying economies and figuring out how to actually best use her powers to work for everyone and not just make everything bad. To maybe study architecture and structural engineering to actually be able to fix houses and do better without causing things to collapse, because she doesn't understand how it's working. Because you could almost say that she has been slightly coasting this whole time. She was helping people, sure, but she wasn't advancing her own skill set and what she was doing. What she was doing was good, but she wasn't advancing herself. And now we see what the result of that is. There was a lack of understanding in her coasting, and it's had a bad impact. And now she has to change and do something better. But it does mean that now all of our characters probably are kind of down in the dumps. So there needs to be something that not really cheers everyone out. That feels like that's putting it lightly. There needs to be something that causes a big change. A therapy session for everyone, I feel like would be the best thing. Honestly, a therapy session for the whole world would be pretty good, considering that Omni-Man's had a global impact. This episode was so good, and I'm loving so much just the detail and following what Mark is going through in his head. Like throughout this episode, there were so many sort of back and forths inside his mind. Like starting off, he was just so focused on Cecil's missions, just trying to distract himself from everything to prove that he was good to himself, to keep trying to save as many people as possible, to almost balance out the lives that were lost when he fought Omni-Man. And we see what kind of a negative impact that's having on him. He's distant in social interactions. He's almost ignoring his friends. Yes, he does have the moments where he does come back and he does enjoy the time with them, but you can see where his priority is, and it's just not right. He's prioritizing work over just human interaction. He's so obsessed with the idea of just trying to save as many lives as possible that he's losing sight of his own almost humanity and connections with people. Like you can see, if he keeps going down this path, he will just become Cecil's weapon. That'll be it. He'll just listen to Cecil's every beck and call, and he'll have no life. And honestly, at this point, I would believe that he considers that his punishment. Like that he would agree that he deserves that kind of fate. As long as he just is under the right reins, under the right control of someone, he can do good and nothing bad will happen again. I feel like that's where his mind is currently at. And now I'm just trying to figure out how on earth he can be broken out of it. So you can see where the darker stuff starts to come in. When he's fighting the sidekick of Darkwing, so Dark Boy, and he basically leans into the fear that this guy has over him. The idea that this kid is the same as Omni-Man, is all that. He is the worst, he's evil, he's going to kill everyone. So he shoves him into a shadow realm, and the only way Mark can escape that is by leaning into the fear itself. And that means he has to go into that bit which he was afraid to do. He does not want to be like his father, but in this situation he had to become slightly similar to survive and get out of it. And basically to help this guy. So while it did have a good outcome, you know that's going to have a bad impact. Mark just caved in on something he should never have had to do. But while we do have all of this going on, I am happy with Mark and Amber's relationship. It's definitely going well, and it does feel like it's the one bright spot in his life right now. It's good. She's more understanding. He's keeping his promises. It's working. Like, he was late to the graduation, but still made it. They had the whole Las Vegas Eiffel Tower thing, which was quite fun. So it's clear that he is making time for her and he is still prioritizing her in his life, but still the Cecil thing does seem to come first. So now I'm almost thinking that their relationship may be an overcorrection, where Amber was so sort of not flighty, not control, maybe a bit controlling over Mark's time, and she refused to understand his commitments as a hero, but that's now changed. And maybe she's overcorrecting, basically allowing him to do whatever, which means his priorities then get muddled. And now, since she's allowing him to do whatever, he will just go and do whatever Cecil tells him, whenever, without her being there to say, okay, no, don't go and do whatever Cecil says, come back and be with me for a bit. I feel like you almost need that now. After season 1, where it was too much, now it's too little. They need to find the right balance to actually help Mark. And right now, what she's doing is inadvertently letting Cecil continue to control Mark. And then Debbie, I'm so happy with what this show gives to her. In this show that's filled with superheroes, one of the most compelling characters is just a human. The mum of the main character, and it's so good. Like, seeing her break down through this episode, it's just brilliantly done. The cabinet, it's a great way to get you so on her side and just see how irritated she is by everything. It's that lack of control as well. This thing that's going wrong that you just can't mess with. It's like it's a frustration. And what I love when she finally rips it off and just smashes everything. She's finally just letting that emotion out, and that thing, the cabinet refusing to close, was her opening to it. It's what allowed her to finally get that frustration out. But then just seeing her at her job was also just heartbreaking as well. Even there, you'd think it would be an escape, a distraction from her thoughts. Nope, it all comes rushing back with the first client she has. Seeing a relationship which is just wrong, and a guy basically treating his significant other like a pet, and he just speaks to her. And it almost feels like she could have some great growth from this, because I almost wanted to save that woman from that relationship now. To basically try and save that woman from what Debbie had to endure. But I'm just glad that at the end we got to see just quite a bit of humanity in there. Once she broke down, she saw Mark, but she tried to push him away because it's a mum and her son. You never want like a parent to show that sort of brokenness to their child. For a parent, you want the child to basically think everything's okay, everything's fine, you don't have to worry about the parent. That's the mindset. So trying to push him away, is that like parental act saying, no, this isn't, you don't have to worry about this, you don't have to worry about me, I'm meant to protect you. And then Mark just holds her, and it's so sweet that they can both be sort of vulnerable like this together. And I'm just hoping the next episode opens with them both in therapy. Eve's bit now. This is conflicting and awesome, and just my mind, it scrambles my mind a little bit. It's what they do with the dad here, which is the most interesting part of it all. The dad exposes a weakness in Eve, where she hasn't thought through what she does with her powers to the extent that she needs to. It might be fine creating irrigation systems in dry climates to help plants grow, that all might be fine. But then what does that do to the environment? It may help the people get more money, but what does that do with the environment in that area? And now we get to see what happened here in Chicago, where she sort of fixed a building, or she fixed part of it and created a community park, but she did not do the surveying work, she did not see if the ground was stable. Basically, an atomic bomb was dropped on this location and the ground was kind of destroyed, and you're still trying to build things on it. It exposed that she's basically looking for gratification. Maybe, or at least she doesn't realize that. She thinks she's doing good and she wants to do good. She likes the feeling she gets when people are happy with her, because her family were just the worst. It makes so much sense. Her family was the worst, and now as a superhero, she's seeing people are happy with what she's doing. So she's just gonna go dive straight into that sort of thing. But then when it doesn't turn out well, like it has, what does she do now? And I'm hoping this basically encourages her to change direction a little bit and just to become better, because this exposed a gigantic flaw. She has one of the most incredible powers in this entire world, and it needs to be used correctly. We can see how badly it can go, but now we can almost imagine what it could be like if she were to improve. But then the dad, we have him, he loses his job after the disaster of everything, then he has to work in fast food. He didn't even seem ashamed by it. Of course he didn't tell Eve, and I guess that could be something, but he called it an honest days of hard work. So to me that means he is fine with it, and he just realizes it's just something he has to do. Eve was the one that almost felt like he thought it was beneath him. She was the one that seemed to have a negative opinion about it. He didn't. It was just work to him. I think he's someone that's definitely full of pride, but I almost wouldn't say it's ego anymore. It's just pride. But then even in that case, if he did have a whole lot of pride, why would he go back to this job? It's very conflicting. I do think he loves his daughter. He definitely loves his daughter, but the powers he never loved. He always saw those as dangerous. He saw them as something that could get her in danger. And then here we get to see how even when she's as capable as she is, she's now putting others in danger for not fully understanding the ramifications of everything she does. The golden apple feels like another clue at that, basically being that it could just crash the economy. If you basically just started growing an orchard, or say you want some really fast fruit that grows. Tomatoes, I think I grew a tomato once, it grew fast. If you grew a bunch of tomatoes, a whole field of them, and then just decided to turn them all gold, and then sell all of that, it would completely crash the economy. I don't know how the economy works, but I know that would completely destroy it, because it's a finite resource, and that's what gives it its value. She just creates it, so that means it floods the market with it, and then it no longer becomes as valuable. And then it's basically that then affects the rest of, I guess, what is valued, that messes up with everything, and then the economy crashes. So her creating that apple and then selling it could destroy a lot of stuff. So the dad was actually right to check it out. I think it would be completely fine though if she basically just created infinite food for people. I think that works. I mean, on a large scale, maybe not, because then you're putting people out of jobs that would supply that food, and it would be too much for one person. But if she just created food for her family and people she cared for, I think that's fine. It means they don't have to spend money on that food, and that food is basically just being used. They're not selling that food, they're using it to live. That's fine. That's not basically, you're not creating something of value and then getting value from it, you're just living off it. That works, that's fine. Energy, I think if she created a generator that only powered her own home, that works. It's not affecting a lot of things on a large scale. If it's only affecting her, that works, that's fine. If it's affecting an industry or a large connected system of things, then it falls apart. And that's what she needs to learn and realize. She needs to figure out how her powers can work on a large scale. And what exactly does she do that ends up affecting a lot of other things. This exposed something great for her, and I can't wait to see what she goes and does from this. I imagine she's going to be sad. She might even end up joining the therapy session that I want for Mark and Debbie, but I think she'll become such a stronger character because of this. Then the Guardians, they have a new member-ish, I guess. There's definitely weird dynamics happening with them. Immortal, he's already training them to like an absurd extent. He's not getting along with Rex, and he's also, I believe, dating Kate, because she was basically saying that Rex wasn't a thing, but this apparently is. So it's really weird. The powers, the age, I don't know, it's really weird. But yeah, so that's happening now. So that's thrown that dynamic out of the window. But now it's almost like Rex, I feel like Rex is almost being pushed out. First, this relationship, which it was the first thing we knew about him. It was our first sort of opinion on him, that he cheated on Eve. That was it. And now it's almost happened to him slightly. Because like they weren't dating and he just had something in his head, but it still hurt him, I guess. He wasn't expecting it. It's odd, but it's negative against him. Doesn't mean it's negative overall, but to him it's negative. And now you have a new person showing up that already Immortal seems to like. It seems like he already wants him on the team. Of course, this guy probably reminds him of Martian Man, as he is a Martian, and I doubt they're falling for the lie of his origin. But it could also mean, like, if you take this guy and just have him shapeshift into Rex, then you don't need the actual Rex anymore. It feels like he's almost being pushed out. Having this new guy come in, everyone already seems to love, and you already have a frictional dynamic between the leader and Rex. What's going to happen with that? And then we get to the villains. So things have been set up with the Lizard League. They're doing something. I'm not sure if the guy at the end is like the Lizard King or King Lizard, whatever it was called, or like a supporter of the King Lizard, because we know who he is. In the Atom Eve special, you had the Queen Lizard and her son, the Prince Lizard. That was before Eve was born. She is now grown up, so that means that Lizard Prince has grown up as well. He is the Lizard King. I don't know if this is the same one or if they're different. Cecil said that he was locked up. And we have something building with there, so it would honestly be quite interesting if they could become something powerful, I guess. Because you can do a lot of things with lizards, I guess, maybe. Then Marvel has Serpent Society, and they have a lot of different powers. Maybe something cool could be created with them. That could be interesting. But then we have Levy, who shows up right at the end in another universe where Marx has no clothes on and he's like locked away in a thing. It's weird, but it almost seems like wants to work with that Mark. I don't know. He left it ambiguous. The last line I think was like, get even or something like that. So apparently in this universe, I'm guessing this female Cecil defeated Omni-Man and then they tired out Mark and then locked him up. So that's something. That means there was some universe that defeated them, but does that mean this Mark is evil or bad? Not quite sure, because he was captured, not killed. It's weird. All we know is that Levy hates Mark, and I would assume would want all Marks to die across all the universes, because most of them apparently end up turning bad. So this could be one he's trying to like cultivate. I don't know. He seems like he was working with him. It was doing something weird. He seemed nice. He didn't kill him, and with what we saw from Levy, I would assume he would have killed him if he wanted him dead. So he wants something else with this one, apparently. So he's got some kind of plan working, and it's multiverse stuff, which is going to get so confusing. So we're seeing the groundwork be laid. He's doing something with one version of Mark. As for what's next, I just want a whole episode in a therapy session. That's all I want. I want Mark and Debbie and Eve to basically just get better. Mark and Debbie have the most sort of therapy, I think, focused stuff to do. they have trauma, they have just the relationship angle, they have got everything to go down, and it's going to be a lot of work, and I want to see how the show does it. Mark needs to just take a holiday and a break from Cecil and just get his voice out of his head. He needs to spend time with his friends, and hopefully that will be exposed if he just talks to a therapist or something. But also you need the relationship to be fixed between Debbie and Mark, because they have been pushing each other away. They're both vulnerable and they're trying to be strong around the other. They're refusing to be vulnerable around each other. Now that has happened, and it didn't happen by choice, they just broke down. Mark was beaten to a pulp and just chose to be in front of his mum like that. So it's a very tricky thing, and I just want them to get better, and I just need the next episode to start going into it. Eve, I want to see her develop. I want to see her process what she's done. Maybe she just reevaluates all the other things she's done to make sure there isn't like a disaster waiting to happen through it. And maybe she just experiments with her own powers, figuring out the limits and the extents of them more, and then maybe even thinking of what is she missing to be able to use her powers to the fullest abilities. Yeah, she understands biology and chemistry to an absurd degree. What about physics? What about economy? What about economics? What about sustainability and the environment? What things is she missing to make her powers more useful and to be more applicable to the world? We also have stuff being built with like the Martians. So I'm guessing the sequids are coming back. While Shapesmith was going on about his little backstory, we got flashes to the Martians where they all seem to be under the control of the sequids. And a ship was leaving Mars. So I'm guessing they are coming to Earth, and that's going to be something we're going to have to deal with. Yay. That's quite a big stuff going on. So we've got quite a few factions happening. Mark and Debbie need to help. Eve needs to understand her powers more. The Guardians have a new-ish member, with Rex having to deal with the new leadership. Cecil feels like he's losing control and needs to control Mark, even though that is not the right decision. Donald is somehow alive. You have Martians coming. And now you have Levy doing something as well, and also the Lizard League being built up. There's a lot happening. A lot was built here. But overall, this episode was really good. I'm really loving the detail they're going into with just the trauma and depression that these characters are feeling. It's doing such a good job of just showing what the effects are when it's not dealt with and it's not being treated. They're just trying to keep moving, trying to fix it themselves by distracting themselves, not dealing with the problem. And we're just seeing it get worse and worse because of that. The details and the cabinets not closing and how that just builds frustration was amazing. And I do like they basically show that their trauma is inescapable. They can't distract themselves from it and they need to deal with it. Like this season already feels like more deeper than season 1, when it already did a good job in just fleshing out the characters and treating them as people. This does it even better by going into these psychological aspects of everything. Like all the subtle motions of people. Debbie trying to stop Mark from comforting her because she's the parent. It's not meant to be that way around, but of course she has to because she's breaking into pieces. And that was all done just through one movement, just trying to hold Mark back. You have Eve, and I think there's a lot of subtlety in her lines and just what's coming over there. It feels like she's almost not ignorant, feels like too harsh of a word, but maybe unaware of a lot of things that her powers in effect. I would really love it if they go back and see what she did before with her big sort of breakthrough as a hero, and just analyze if those had any negative effects which she didn't realize. I mean, that lets her become even better than she already is. They did a great job just showing off the change in Mark and Amber's relationship, just that going well and it being good, but also with the subtlety that maybe it's become too good, where maybe Amber needs to be a bit more demanding slightly, just so Mark doesn't always go to Cecil, because that's what's happening right now. Amber's too just not submissive, maybe passive. She trusts him. She is okay with him being late to things, but that is a bad thing because it just means that Cecil gets his way. She needs to sort of be the thing pulling Mark away from Cecil. That needs to start happening a little bit. And I like how we see that subtly through this. But yeah, this episode just did a great job with just how much it managed to do. The characters are being built great. We're getting such a good understanding of where Mark is at. And we saw a breaking point here. And it really makes me hopeful for the next episode, just to see what it does with it all. I want to see the complexity of that process, because already just showing the rock bottom of these characters has been amazing. So I'm really hoping the climb out of it is just as good. But yeah, with that said, that just brings me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments. And with that, I will see you in the next one for season 2, episode 3. See ya!